Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are talking about how to really get over a breakup. Have you recently broken up with someone and you're just so heartbroken you don't know what to do? Well, let me help you out of your misery. Here are my top 6 tips on how to get over a breakup. Tip number 1: cry as much as you want to. Cry as much as you need. You know why? Because crying helps to release that emotion out of your body. And you know what happens if you don't actually cry? That emotion gets stored in your body cells, and if you don't let those bad emotions out, then they can actually manifest as physical illnesses or even weight gain if you do not let yourself cry it out. We're all human at the end of the day. Emotions are totally okay. All you have to do is let them out at the right moment. Imagine you're talking to your coworker and something they say triggers you and you want to start crying. Maybe it's not appropriate to cry in front of your coworkers because I think that's a place where you should stay professional, but you have the opportunity to go to the bathroom. So just go to the bathroom, then cry it out. I've cried it out in the workplace bathroom 100 times. Like literally 100 times, I think. It is okay to take that moment to yourself. Like, just be like, hey, I'm taking a 5-minute break. You don't even have to explain it. Just cry it out. All right, moving on. Tip number 2, journal. Journal your everyday life. At the end of each day, take your specific journal and write it out. Here is my amazing journal, for example, that I've been using for, I think, around 3 months now. And it's just full of beautiful memories and everyday life. Look at this, like the material, it's amazing. Honestly, I need a new journal soon. So if you have something to suggest, let me know in the comments down below, guys. And if you haven't, subscribe to my channel because you don't want to miss out on these next videos that I'm going to post, because honestly, I have the content schedule in here for the next month and a half. Like, we have some amazing stuff coming and you wouldn't want to miss out on this. Everyday journaling. Why is it important? It's important so that you can get your emotions out and that way you can process them. It has been scientifically proven that journaling can improve self-confidence, memory, overall mental health, well-being. So why not take your journal and just write it all out of you? That way you have a physical representation of your thoughts, feelings, and emotions. And you can reflect back on it after a few months to see all the progress. So that's why I journal, because it's just so fascinating for me to look back and be like, wow, how much did I evolve during that time? I highly suggest you put all your emotions on that piece of paper and then you can just forget about it. If you're sad, then journal it out, analyze what is making you sad. Are you sad because you're missing the person? Or are you sad because you just want someone to be close to you? If you are feeling that you want someone to be close to you, then that actually means that you want to be closer to yourself and you want to go more deep within yourself. You want to understand yourself more. And the way to understand yourself more is through journaling. So it's a full circle moment actually for you to get closer to yourself, which is what you actually want. So we have done crying, we have done the journaling. What's next? How can we move on from this breakup? We don't want to feel this heartbreak all day, every day, right? The only way to get over it is just to go through it. Go through the pain, go through the emotions. Don't reminisce on the good times, but analyze the relationship. Think about the things that you did that you liked in the relationship. Maybe you wrote them little notes or brought them gifts or something. Remember to do that in your future relationships. But maybe you were overly dramatic over a few things in the relationship and you wouldn't want to do that anymore because you realize it's now pointless. Instead of overreacting, find out why you overreacted in those specific situations, and then you can stop overreacting next time. It's super simple to just do these little hacks and like really go deep within it. And do the same with your partner. Like analyze what you liked about them. Why did you like stick around in the relationship for the time? Like what was positive? And then what you wouldn't want in the next relationship. Perhaps they had some tendencies that you didn't like, and you don't want to see that in the next partner. So then you can kind of figure out what you even really want. Because obviously if you guys broke up, then the person is not for you and you don't want that. If you broke up because you didn't like some things about the person, because you weren't just compatible, then find out why you got together in the first place, and then why you broke up. And then you can kind of analyze and see the bigger picture and the lesson from that relationship. So now it's much easier for you to actually understand what you want from your next relationship. Now, once you have cried, you have started journaling every day, you have analyzed the relationship, and you're like, wow, I understand the lesson here. What's next? Start working on yourself. Start working on yourself. Like literally go deep within yourself and ask yourself the tough questions. Like, what are things I don't actually like about myself and I would like to improve in the next relationship and overall as an individual? Because relationships are a part in our lives where we tend to evolve the most. Human relationships are our biggest teachers. So that's why it's so important for you to take the lesson and start evolving from there. There are so many things that we can learn from our relationships. You just have to start noticing these little things. In addition to those things, you can also start working on yourself by noticing little moments of your day where you get triggered by something. If you get sad, if you get mad, angry, upset over little things, then that is a lesson for you. That is a small moment that's teaching you how to be a better person. But you can't see it in that moment because you're so overwhelmed with those emotions. So remember the moment where you overreact to something. Write it down, even in your notes app on your phone. And then once you have written down the situation and you have like memorized it, you can start analyzing it in the future. Come home, sit down for 10 minutes a day. It doesn't have to be much, guys. You only need 10 minutes a day to start analyzing yourself. Like, it doesn't require much. You just sit down, you take your journal, you take your pen, and you start writing down, like, I got upset today because my coworker didn't want to have lunch with me. And then you start thinking to yourself, like, why did I actually get upset over that? Was it because I felt left out? Do I feel left out in situations where people reject me? Because as a kid, I felt left out by my parents or my siblings. Because all of our things come from our childhood. You can just simply start analyzing your life like that. You might have been 3 years old and you don't even remember it, but when you start analyzing it, those memories just come to you. And the answers are already within you. You just don't know it yet because you haven't done the work. So if you start putting in those 10 minutes, I guarantee that will change your life, because it did for me. So I know from first-hand experience how things like that can be life-changing. Little habits every day that will just shift your mindset and change your life as a person and make you more happy. The goal here is to live a happy and fulfilling life. I don't know anyone who doesn't want to be happy on the inside. Even if you're the unhappiest person in the world, I know you really want to be happy on the inside, but you're just too scared or hurt to admit it to yourself. So just admit it and start taking the steps to be happy. Let's come back to the main subject now. If you have broken up with someone and you're feeling unhappy, don't stay in that unhappiness because you want to be happy. Start putting in the work to be happy and analyzing yourself. It's 10 minutes a day, you guys. Seriously, it's not that hard. I use a 3-step technique. I observe my behavior in situations where I get emotional. I analyze it afterwards for 10, 15, 20 minutes, however long I need, and I come to a conclusion, which I then implement into my everyday routine and life. So observe, analyze, and implement. A 3-step strategy that is super simple for anyone to use. So once you have actually analyzed your flaws, you can now start to live a more happy and fulfilling life. And if you've analyzed yourself, try to remember that there are always 2 sides to every relationship. And no matter what you do, you cannot figure out the other side. Sometimes you just can't. You don't have the answers. But what you can do is forgive yourself first. Forgive and understand yourself. And forgive that other person too. No matter what they did, like holding a grudge against someone isn't really healthy for you, because you're still like holding space for them in your life and in your thoughts. So why would you waste your like brain capacity on someone that's out of your life? So literally, like, don't give them any energy. Just focus on you and accept yourself and understand yourself. Forgiveness is such a big key to happiness. But you have to start by forgiving yourself first. Once you've done all that, you're finally ready to kind of move on with your life and gradually start doing the things you love again. You can even start doing them while you are dealing with your traumas and analyzing the relationship. You can just start small. Start reading books. Start working out again. Start going for a 15-minute daily walk for your mental health first thing in the morning. That's what I do. And it actually did help me. Start writing. Start journaling. Start, I don't know, filming YouTube content. Start making Instagram content. Start doing the things you love again. Like, that will get you out of your misery zone. Even if you don't want to do them at first, just try to do at least 5%. That's what I always tell myself. If I don't want to work out, I'll do 5%. If I don't want to do 5%, I'll do 1%. I will do like one push-up as a workout if I'm not feeling it, and usually it leads to doing like 50% of the workout. 1% is always better than nothing. Just start doing the things you love more and don't isolate yourself. Hang out with your friends. Be honest with them from the bottom of your heart. Like, hey, I am super heartbroken and sad right now, but I don't want to focus like our whole time on this sadness. So maybe we can just do this activity or that activity, or just hang out together and have some fun without thinking about this topic or talking about this topic. Whatever works for you, just don't isolate yourselves. It's such a big thing nowadays. Like, all the things I said, like work on yourself, analyze, journal, like meditate, go on a walk, work out, whatever. Those are all the things you do alone. But don't forget that we as humans, we are social animals. We want to spend time in a community and create that community around us so that we can feel supported and we can support others too. Maybe they have something really insightful to share with you, but you're not letting them in. The first thing you have to do is let them in so that they can share their insights with you. Although all the answers are already within you, your friends can sometimes help you find them. That's basically it on how to get over a breakup. You've already let go of those bad emotions. You started to heal yourself. You started to work on your traumas. You're working out again, feeling more confident. Your journaling has improved your memory. Now you're all of a sudden like smarter and hotter. So really, what do you have to like be sad about even? I just hope that you got some great tips from this video on how to handle a breakup. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to subscribe to my channel to not miss out on next week's video, which is actually going to be embracing the new you. So if you want to know what to do if you've done all the steps I talked about in this video and you're suddenly kind of a new version of yourself, then how to like embrace that and embody that with confidence. If you want to hear that, make sure to click the subscribe button down below and put on the bell notifications so you don't miss out on my new videos. Love you guys. Have an awesome day.